Hello, my celestial kings and queens. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. So, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get more content from me. You came on a good day. We have our pick a card love reading. So right now, this is my the love edition. The previous one that I did is my highest viewed. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope that message resonated with you. If you missed it, make sure you catch it. It was very insightful for me, so hopefully it was insightful for everybody else that watched it. So we're back for part 2. And I think a pick a card love reading is very significant at the time I'm filming this. This is around Mercury retrograde. Dun, dun, dun. But no, in Mercury retrograde, I mean, it can bring up some old past things, but if you use the energy wisely, it will work in your favor. So everything is fine. But a lot of people go through breakups around Mercury retrograde because of that communication barrier. And also a lot of exes might come back up. So people might wonder if they come back up in my life, does that mean that they're the one? So this reading should help clear everything up for you for that, okay? So I've picked a card this time, and then we have on our stones for the deck 1, we have our aventurine, and then for row 2, we have rose quartz, and then for 3, we have Chardonnay. I can never really pronounce this correctly, so excuse me if I'm saying that. I was about to say Chardonnay. Lord help me. But this chakra is really good for the throat, as far as getting confidence to speak your truth. So if that helps. So let's get into it, shall we? So for row 1, we have intelligence. Intelligence. And then we have 45, that's 9. So that's like wish fulfillment. And with intelligence, I feel like whatever love situation you're in currently, you're smart. You know if this relationship or this relationship that you're trying to form is for you and for your highest and greatest good. So make sure that you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your guides and your spirit on it. You might be reading a lot of books on romance or love spells if you're trying to attract love into your life. You might even be doing some candle magic here. You see the candle here? To attract more love into your life. And also, for the keywords for intelligence, we have education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. So flexibility is really resonating with me with this, because in order to bring love into our lives, we need to be adaptable and be on that same frequency of love to attract that partner. So you're using your mind and you're using that law of attraction to get that flowing for you. And then as I'm saying this, like the instant is like flowing like right to my third eye here. And this is the third eye chakra that's here. I'm sorry, no, crown. But third eye and crown is around the same. So use your mind, use your intelligence to attract what you want in your life. Be adventurous and bold in it with that adventuring, right? Beautiful, y'all. And then for the Rider-Waite, we have the Fool. 0. So this is definite new beginnings happening for you. So again, you're using your mind, you're using law of attraction to attract a new partner in your life. You're using you have this new energy and this new adventurous, outgoing energy to attract somebody, and you're working your magic to make this happen. So that's so beautiful, number ones. And I didn't remind y'all that I do have some music playing. Of course, I don't own any rights to the music, but I'm playing it just to tap into the love frequency. I have like the 90s playlist or some love playlist on Spotify. And sometimes if you might hear something, a key lyric in here, that might be a message for you. So after I said that, new adventurous, we got Chris Brown, say yo. So you just gonna use your intelligence here. You're gonna attract somebody, and that's what they're gonna say to you. Hey yo, girl, hey yo. But nah, they ain't gonna say that for real. I'm pretty sure if they did, you'll probably be like, excuse me, no. But that would be that energy. Since you matching that energy, they're gonna come to you. They just ready and willing. So yes, that's beautiful. And for the animal unknown spirit guide, we have the octopus. The octopus. So remember when we said intelligence and that flexibility, I feel like with the octopus, that's what you're doing here. You're being very adaptable, and you're using your knowledge here. Look at that brain. Very colorful, very insightful, majestic animal. And you're using your knowledge here to be adaptable and to attract what you want. And with this being water energy, that's emotions rolling in. So sometimes your emotions might be a little all over the place, but it's up to you to connect to what you really want and adapt to it. So real ones, if you're single, definitely you gotta put in some work to attract what you want in your life. If you are in a relationship, there might be I wouldn't say that this is an ending to your relationship if I'm talking about new beginnings with the Fool. It should be new beginnings within your love life. You might use your intelligence. You might be reading books to spark up your love life. Maybe some sex books, sex education books. You might be, I said flexibility. You might be doing some stretches to get more flexible. Let me find out. To get more flexible so you can have this spark in your relationship. You might be lighting candles to spark that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So this is beautiful, number ones. Be adventurous. You never know with that spark there. Okay? All right, number ones. Cool. So if you don't, I would say for this month or whenever this reaches you, remember this is timeless. Make sure you incorporate new things into your love life to bring that attraction here, okay? All right. So we're going to have row number 2, and y'all pick the row with rose quartz. Very loving and healing stone here. So, row 2's love. And it's crazy because the last pick a card reading, I think row 2 had love too. Oh my goodness. And row 2 is 24, and that's 6. 6 is a very harmonious number because we have that 3-3. So that 3, that mind, body, soul from one person, and that mind, body, soul from another, joining together and being in harmony to create this love. This is so beautiful. Of course, this is heart chakra here because it's green. And the key words are kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. So with this, the one word that stuck out to me the most was sharing. Was sharing and then receiving. I feel like we've been in the receptive mode for so long in this time, and we also need to be generous and share with our partner. It's equal give and take. Of course, we should be if we're more feminine, we're divine feminine. We should be in the receiving mode, and our divine masculine should be in the giving mode. But yeah, we have to heal and show love here. Divine masculines can't do it all. Can't give all the giving. We have to give some to them to let them know that they are deserving and loved. And same thing, divine masculines, if you're reading this for your divine feminines, if she's been giving a lot to you, make sure you're sharing that love and you share and let her know that she is your partner. She's loved. Let her know that she's worth it. So this is so beautiful. Number twos. And for the tarot, we have Nine of Swords. So I feel like with the Nine of Swords coming up, this is a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. Might be having some nightmares in your dreams because there might be some uncertainties about your love here. The love that you created, the love that you manifested. And there's no this is unwarranted worrying. Like there's no need to worry. You're creating all of this worry and anxiety in your head for no reason. So if you're worried about the situation, the relationship, the partnership that you're in, the Nine of Swords is coming up to show you there's no need to worry. Because again, you manifested this. You wanted a loving relationship. And this is ultimately what you got. You got a loving relationship. Now, love isn't all flowers and sunshine. There's going to be some hiccups. There's going to be some arguments, some disagreements. But especially if you're with your twin flame soul partner, because they are a reflection of you. And that's the reflection of your light side and of your shadow side. So some things that you need to heal from, they will bring that out of you. What you need to heal from, they will definitely bring that out of you. Okay? So if you're worried about is this person the one? Is this person meant to be in my life? Should I just let them go? Or I don't know if I'm doing this for the right reason. Just let all that worry go. Let it go. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone with the night love with you. Yes. Me so much pleasure caused me so much pain. All right, Alicia. One fact about me, I love me some Alicia. And she came in at the opportune time, okay, y'all? Like, we stressing about this because we might be falling in and out of love. But it's worth it, y'all. It's worth it. And for the animal unknown spirit, we have the frog. We got water energy again, y'all. So with the frog, it hops and leaps. Hops and leaps everywhere. And I see like this darkness around it that's going down. Maybe it's a cloud of rain. That washes over the frog. So I feel like any doubt, I feel like the darkness here is the shadow that we were talking about with the reflection of yourself in that partner. So they're definitely bringing out some aspects of your shadow side and bringing light to that and healing you from that. Frogs are green, heart chakra here. So I have not gotten the frog for real in this deck. Let me not burn myself with this candle, y'all. Alright. Love you. So with the frog here, clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to the rest of the land. But no matter how earthly this frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. The frog tends to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in, frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. So when in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance is depleted, running and on empty. And to bring to balance a lake, river, ocean, or a bathhouse. So this is definitely what I've been saying as far as like healing here, because I said, this shadow energy and it was here is washing over. So I really do feel like the person you're in a relationship with or a situation with, they're here to teach you a lesson. This definitely could be some twin flame energy. And with sharing and caring, they're going to bring some stuff out of you that's going to cause some anxiety, especially if you're an Aquarius or air sign, period. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Swords are definitely, we overthink a lot. So there might be some instances where within your relationship you feel like this isn't worth it. But just take a step back. Take a spiritual bath. Spiritual baths are so important. With a spiritual bath, all you need for a basic spiritual bath is Epsom salt and Florida water. I also add a little coconut oil too to rejuvenate the skin. And then if you can't take a spiritual bath, a spiritual shower does just as good. When you're in the shower, just imagine a beam of light flowing and cleansing your entire body. But this is beautiful, y'all, because there's no need to worry about what's going on. You might very well be overworked as far as like with your work, and then you're incorporating your relationship and you're trying to also share a part of yourself with your partner, which can be very it's probably a fresh relationship. It's not, you probably haven't been in this relationship for this long, which has caused you all this anxiety. So number one thing is take care of yourself, spiritual bath, and make sure that you're sharing your feelings with your partner, and make sure that you're sharing the love that you have, because there's definite love here, and definite healing. And with this healing, if you share this with your partner, they'll be able to help you heal, because that's what they're ultimately here for. Okay? Beautiful number twos. All right. Now we have number threes. And then this is a throat chakra stone, speaking your truth. Listen to me now. All right. speaking your truth, which is definitely a good way to start off this number 3, is because this is personal boundaries. Personal boundaries with the solar plexus chakra, the will to actually do something. So with the personal boundaries card coming up, the key words here are choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authority. So whatever love situation you're in right now, you may have your guard up. Honestly, you probably have your guard up and you're not really setting enough boundaries for yourself. You're kind of going with the flow. And if you go with the flow too much, there might be some boundaries crossed and you're not really speaking your truth on how you really feel. But ultimately, if boundaries are crossed, it's your choice because you let them happen. So I see with this, you have to definitely take some time within and figure out what you really want. Figure out what you really want. Because with these personal boundaries, like, look at her, like, a piece of her is open, but it looks like she's trying to mend it to put her wall back up. To put her wall back up. What are you protecting yourself from? If you're putting your wall up, if you're putting your wall up from this love, then what is the person here for? What I'm feeling, but also within all of us, we should have personal boundaries. I mean, a relationship, they can't, you need some boundaries. You can't just say, oh, just take whatever, if I'm not feeling good, oh, just take it, it's fine. Like, no, you definitely should have personal boundaries, but I feel like, from what has happened in the past, your boundaries have been non-existent, and you just need to think about what boundaries you need to set in place in order to have a healthy relationship. There might be some definite codependency here, so you need to think about that and think about what role you play in this codependency. And for the tarot, we have 10 of Wands reverse. So whatever situation, relationship you're in right now, it has a false finish. It's not reaching completion. Even with it upright, it was a hard and long journey to get there. Look how he's carrying all those 10 wands, and like, if you're carrying it like this, like a long journey, that's tiresome. But I just feel like with these personal boundaries that you have not set, that's why you're having a false completion of this relationship. There's no like burning fire passion going on here. There might be some lingering resentment here. That's what I'm getting. With the personal boundaries, I also see butterflies, which is beautiful because that is birth, death, rebirth. That what butterflies usually symbolize. So I do feel like there is a possibility for you to rekindle this relationship, but again, it's your choice to make that decision because the personal boundaries start with you. And then for the animal spirit, we have the rabbit in reverse. And rabbits are they're usually prey. And they're very scared. They're very cautious. So they are skittish. So they're always hiding and always thinking of different scenarios of, oh, a bird might swoop down and get me, or another bird, not another bird, another like land animal might come and try to eat me, or a human might come and shoot me because they want rabbit soup. So with this energy, I feel like you have been the prey to many people. You have been the prey, and that's why your personal boundaries are shot. Number 3, like, I'm like getting emotional for this because you were the prey. It might have been some childhood stuff that happened. Maybe I'm getting like molestation, rape might have happened to take something from you that you told them no, and no one listened, and your thoughts of personal boundaries have been depleted. You just let people walk all over you. No more number 3s. No more. No more. You can't let people walk over you, because how are you going to have a healthy relationship? I understand that, some things might have happened in the past to make you feel this way, but ultimately it's your choice to get up out of that, to change your belief system, to reprogram your mind, and to set healthy boundaries. Speak your truth, know your truth, and speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. This stone is also to speak up to authoritative figures. And this is with the personal boundaries is authenticity. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. That's wild. That's wild, y'all. I'm feeling for y'all. For the rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. So when in balance, sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. But when out of balance, over explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. I would say a day of reflection as well. So right now, you might be, what does it say? Over explains, talks fast. So I feel like within your partnership, what's going on, if a situation arises and you don't like what's going on, you are trying to set boundaries, but you're maybe this, oh sorry this, and trying to make up for it and trying to protect yourself to make sure that your relationship is fine, when it's ultimately creating a lack of passion here and a false thing of completion of a fulfilling relationship, when it's ultimately all in your head and because of past experiences here. So you're no longer the prey. You're no longer the prey. You won't get eaten by a terrible eagle, or you won't get snatched up, or something might be taken away from you. You have to trust in yourself to know that you are protected and guided, and just healthy boundaries. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people walk all over you. Speak your truth, number threes. Speak your truth. So, this has been a very insightful reading. I hope that you all have gotten some insight as well. Let me know if what number you picked. Were you 1? Were you 2? Were you 3? Or you could even say, what is it, green, pink, or blue? Which one? Let me know. I've been riding with 2s. So, yeah, 2... It is definitely hitting home. So let me know what you picked, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell, and let me know. All right. So this is Mystic Storm here. We clearing paths to a new love life, and I love you all. I love you all with all my heart, and thank you so much for watching. And I see you in the next one.